Okay, let's start the today lecture with the same knowledge with what we have already discussed in the previous class. We were discussing the rates of the chemical reaction and how to calculate the rate of the chemical reaction. Chemical reaction means the rates for the reactant as well as the product. And this is the same reaction dinitrogen pentoxide, dinitrogen. There are two nitrogen. That's why this is called the dinitrogen. P5 is the penta. We call in chemistry. This is called the dinitrogen pentoxide. Okay. But at your level, there is no need to even to remember or memorize all these formulas. But the important over here is how you can calculate or to determine the rate of a chemical reaction. This is the main objective of today and the previous class. And this is the nitrogen dioxide and this is the oxygen. So this reaction is happening. And in the last class, we actually calculated the rate of formation of the oxygen. And the data was there. There is only the change. What is the rate? Rate is the change in concentration levels per change in time. So there are only two parameters. One is the change, but here the change is the concentration because we are discussing the chemical reaction. So in chemical reaction, the concentration of the reactant and the product is the important. So change in concentration, and this change will only happen with the change in time. So if there is no change in time, there will not be change in concentration at all. Even there is no change in any property if the time is not changing. And the time is not going to be stopped. Time will change and simultaneously everything is going to change. Now, today, we in a similar way, we will calculate the rate for the other two. One is the product and one is the reactant. And then we will correlate the rate of one reactant or the product with each other. So we can compare which one rate is fast as compared to the other one, or which one is the slow as compared to the other one. So this is the main objective of our today class. So first we will calculate the rate of the remaining reactant and the product, and then we will correlate the rate of one of the reactant with the product. So another important objective is if one rate is given, you can simultaneously determine the rate of any of the reactant and the product which is going to be reacted in this chemical reaction or any of the chemical reaction. Clear? It's you have understood the objective of today class. Okay. So let's start with the again. This is the same example. As I have said, you must take your own notes. So when I will ask some, we will do some exercise. You have something in your notebooks to answer my question or to do the exercise. Otherwise, you are just listening, and it will be useless to just to watch or to listen to the instructor. So what I have written over here, this is the rate. And again, this is the rate of formation of NO2. Why it is written the rate of formation? Because, what is the reason? Because it is product. Good. Because it is the product, because it is being produced. That's why this is the rate of formation. So that means whatever is the product, it must be the rate of formation. You must have to write the rate of formation with the product because the products are produced. Okay, this is the fundamental principle we have discussed. So little bit, if you just memorizing all these points, then it will be easier for you to understand what we are going to discuss today and the next classes. So this is the actually the rate of the formation of NO2, or you can say this is the rate of formation of the product. And what is the rate? This we have already discussed. This is the symbol for the delta. That means it is giving you the information. What information is giving you this delta? Change. This is, we are not going to write the CHANG change, but we will only write this delta. Delta is indicating this is the change. And what is this bracket? This is giving you the indication, this is the concentration. So whenever it is written in bracket is written, that means this is already giving you that is the concentration. So this is the change in concentration. And why we have written NO2 inside the concentration? Because here it is, we are discussing the rate of formation of NO2. That's why NO2 is here. So this is the change in concentration of NO2 per change in time. T is the time, and again delta is the change. As if you remember, this is the formula. This is actually, we are just elaborating this formula what we have discussed in the previous class. Change in concentration per change in time, and here we are going to discuss with the symbols. So this we have already discussed. Okay. So again, that is the change from any of the 2 points. These are taken from the graph, from the table. As in the previous lecture, I explained you can take any difference, but it depends what time you are taking. So this is the change in time from 400 to 300, or you can say from 300 to 400 second. It is starting from the 0 second, remember, and then ending with this time. And these are the concentration. This is the concentration at 300 second, and this is the concentration at the 400 second. You are just changing a difference. So this is the change in the concentration. You are just subtracting the lower value from the higher value. So this is the change. Any change you have to calculate in a similar way. Okay. So let's see the graph. This is the table. So actually, I am using these two temperature time, and you can take any of the time which is given over here. I ask you to calculate at home. So this is we are now calculating the rate with respect to the NO2. 300, this is 0.0160, and 400, it is 0.0197. And the time is going to change from 300 to 400. So I have just used this information, and I will give you, if I ask calculate the rate at 100 and 600, the values are given over here. So you have to take the values from the graph and the value from the 100 and the 600. You can take any of the values. So again, these are the same which I have shown you right now. And when you calculate this minus this minus this and divide, the value would be 3.7 exponent 5 molar per second. This is the unit we have already explained, because this is the unit of the concentration is molar, and it is divided by second. That's why it is simply coming from the formula which is written in above equation. So very simple to calculate. That means it is always what would be the unit of the rate. This is the molar per second, and molar, further you can explain it. This is the moles per liter. So capital M means moles per liter. This is actually the basic information we are considering over here. Let's suppose in a similar way, you can calculate the rate of, this is the N2O5. What do you think? It is going to form, or it will decompose during the reaction? It will decompose. Why it is going to decompose? What is the reason why it is going to decompose during the reaction? Shabash. Anything? Because it is a reactant, that's why it has to decompose. There is no irreversible. This arrow is indicating this is the irreversible reaction. If it is a reversible, it is going to be backward action. Every information is given over here. So again, there is no the critical thinking over here. All reactants are going to decompose. I have already explained. These are the information actually I am going to, you just write down in your notebooks, because this basic information is not written in the books. And I will be using these words in your final or the mid or quizzes. And if you are unable to understand, it will be difficult for you to pick up the idea. So all reactants are going to decompose because these are the reactants. All products are going to be formed because these are the product. With the passage of time, products are going to be formed. There is a formation of the product, and there should be a decomposition of the reactant. So what would be the appropriate term to express the rate in case of N2O5? What we would express over here? हम इसको क्या लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पे? अगर हम N2O5 का रेट में लिखना चाहता हूँ, जैसे ऊपर लिखा हुआ है NO2 का, what would be the correct word to express over here? This is the rate of formation of NO2, rate of shabash, decomposition of N2O5, and this is the rate of decomposition of N2O5. But the way to calculate is the same. There is no change. What we are going to do over here, just we are subtracting the low value out of the higher value in case of the concentration and in case of the time as well, in the both cases. And same, this is the rate of decomposition of N2O5. Now look at this one. Actually, this is as written, this is equal to this one. So that means there is no difference between this statement and this statement. If you write, this is also correct, but in chemistry, we will express in this term. By expressing in this form, it is important to understand what is the meanings of all the symbol or the words which are being presented over here. Okay, so let us start. What is the actually what do you feel the difference between this and this over here? Major difference आप क्या feel कर रहे हैं? Negative, very good. This is the actually the main point we are picking up out of this lecture. The negative is there, and why the negative is there? Because it is going to be decomposed. Minus is indicating it is going to decrease with the passage of time. And of course, the reactants are going to decrease. Reactants, because they are decomposing. That's why the concentration of the reactants will decrease. So the minus sign is giving you the indication the concentration is going to be decreased. So minus sign doesn't mean that the concentration is in minus. It giving you the idea, this is the reactant. The minus is giving you the information that whatever it is written over here, this is from the reactant side. And its concentration is going to decrease with the passage of the time. Is that clear? Any question or the बताओ?
Sir, ये हमने reaction लिखा हुआ है irreversible reaction के लिए हम reactants के लिए decomposition का word
जी जी.
अगर ये reversible reaction हो तब भी हम reactants के लिए decomposition का word
बिल्कुल reactant उसने होना ही decrease. Reactants are always going to decrease. And in that case, अगर वो reversible आपके पास है, then the product will be considered as the reactant when they are moving to the backward direction. So it is your understanding. Actually, know where is the way of the reaction. It is going to be forward direction or it is going to be backward direction. But this is a little bit complicated. We are not going to consider the reversible reaction over here. Okay. So be first as simple as possible over here. Then we will go to the complex reaction. Okay. So this is again, the minus is indicating this is the decomposition or decrease. And it is also giving you the indication that whatever you have written over here, this is the reactant. So if somewhere in the books or somewhere else is written, you can easily pick which one is the reactant and which one is the product by just the symbol of whatever it is written over here. Again, it must be positive over here, and it is positive over here, and usually we do not use the positive symbol along the this equation. And if it is not written, it is understood it is the positive, but the negative is not understood. If it is not written, then you cannot imagine it is the minus. So you have to put the minus alongside the rate what is written over here. Clear? This is a very basic information. Again, now this is the minus is decomposition, this is the change, and this is the change in concentration of the reactant divided by change in time. And in the same way, you will calculate the at 300 the concentration is this, at 400 the concentration is this. And where you will get these values? From the table which I have already shown you. This will be provided to you. So you do not need to memorize all these values, okay? So what important, again, what would you see the difference of this calculation over this calculation?
Sir, second calculation में minus का सही है.
Minus का सही, very good, very good. So this is in additional minus, and you can say what is the putting the importance of the minus along this one. So because the product, the reactant is going to decrease. So look at the values over here. At 300 second, the value is 0.0120, and when the time passes, then the value is going to decrease. And this is contrary to the above statement, because the products are formed, but the reactants are decreased. So when you solve this one, this is the small value, this is the higher value, the value would be in minus. So this minus will multiply with the minus, will give you the plus answer. So that's why I have said minus, it doesn't mean the concentration is minus, it will always appear in the positive, because this may be a small concentration or this may be higher concentration, but it will give you the value, and minus sign is just indicating the concentration is decreasing and it is the reactant. Clear? And in the similar way, this is the actually the rate of decomposition of the reactant. This is just the solution, and even this is this very simple calculation. The students who are from the other branches or the fields must do yourself, and don't be shy asking some simple plus minus questions. If you have a difficulty, just ask me privately, so I will actually explain or to guide you how to calculate these values if you have any difficulty. So now we are concluding this one. What we have explained, this is already mentioned over here. This is the same reaction. Sorry. Dinitrogen pentoxide, reactant, these are the products. Actually, now we are going to express in a graphical way. This is the graph on the y-axis. This is called the y-axis. This is called the x-axis. They are the two axes. Along, this is the horizontal, this is the vertical. So this is called the x-axis. Time is plotted against the x-axis, and concentration on the y-axis, because there are only two variables in this all these statements. So let's start with the first with the reactant, and there is no additional information. Actually, what I have already explained, this is actually to strengthen that explanation, and this is the reactant. Reactant, and the concentration is of the reactant is going to decrease with the passage of time, and the time written over here, this is starting from 0 to 800 second. And where is the in these three lines, which one is the reactant? Either this or second this or this. The third one. Why it is the third one? आप बताओ. आप बताओ. डिकम्पोजिशन कैसे पता चला? आप बताओ. डिक्रीज हो रही है. Very simple. They are not any, again, not, I am not asking the very complex questions. These are just what is written over here, and I have already explained. So it is starting. Let's suppose we are going to discuss over here. This is the initial concentration. We have taken it 0.02, and when the time passes, that means from 0 to 100 second, now see the concentration is decreased, and it should have to decrease because this is the reactant. Okay, And when again the time passes 100 to 200 seconds, the concentration further decrease. And again, the time is passing and the concentration is going to decrease till the 800 second. And it must be a reactant because the reactant with the passage of time, they have the decrease in the concentration. And in a similar way, for the NO2 or O2, this symbol is for the oxygen and this symbol for the nitrogen dioxide. And because both are the product, so with the passage of time, their concentration are increased. Let's have a look these two at 100 because this we have already done the calculation, okay? 300 to 400. So this is the change in time. 400 minus 300, this is the 100. This is the 100. This is the 100. The change will remain the same. So what is the difference in the change in the concentration? This calculation we have also done. This is the from 100 to 100, this 200, sorry, 300 to 400. And this is the concentration over here. And if you have a difficulty, then the table would be easier for you. Here, just I am going to counter explain what we have already discussed before. So one important point over here is these two are the products and the concentration of this product is also increased. That's what it is starting from the 0 and ending with these values, and this values is over here. And concentration of NO2 is also increased and it is ending at 0.03. Okay, this is visible to you. So what do you feel the difference between the line of these two products? We all बताएं शाबाश. What is the difference? Actually, the concentration, first we can decide what is the similarity between these two lines. Lines for the product, NO2 and O2. This is the NO2 and this line is, the pink line is for the O2. What is the similarity between these two? Shabir, batao. Very good, because both the concentration of both products are going to increase. This is the similarity. Now, what is the difference between these two? Exactly, Shabash. Now, the concentration of NO2 increasing more as compared to the concentration of the oxygen. Actually, this is the things you have to understand. This is it doesn't mean these are the two products and giving you the same change. It may be possible, but in certain cases, but here this is not possible. So the difference is one of the product is showing sharp increase in the concentration as compared to the other one. Okay. So now we are going to discuss what is the reason why this is happening. Again, very simple questions. So you must understand that this is also happening in our body. Whenever there is the disease, what is the biological reaction? Actually, these are the one of the way to understand what is happening in your system, biological system or chemical industry. Let's suppose you have established an industry, you are producing some sort of the chemicals. Okay, so now it is as a chemist, by understanding this concept, you can understand or you can actually evaluate what are the controlling factor to control your products or which product you are getting more as compared to the other one, because these are the two products over here. So which one you are getting more? NO2 as compared to the oxygen, because you are getting more concentration. Okay, this is the difference. Now the question is why you are getting more concentration? शाबाश चल हाँ exactly एक तो concentration you are getting, the first reason is because you are getting more concentration, that's why you are getting more product. Okay, and the important over here is because I will use this information to further clear the concept. Look at the equation. This is the equation, and we say there are 2 moles of the dinitrogen pentoxide. Okay, because is written along this nitrogen dipentoxide, and there are 4 moles of nitrogen dioxide and 1 mole of the oxygen. So what is the ratio between these two? 1:4. NO2 is 4 times more as compared to the oxygen, and this will remain the same. Whatever you will use the concentration at the start, and you will get the NO2 4 times more as compared to the oxygen. Or you can say you will get oxygen 4 times less as compared to the nitrogen dioxide. So this is actually the molar ratio between the oxygen and the nitrogen dioxide. So that's why even you can calculate this must be 4 times as compared to the oxygen, or oxygen must be 4 times less as compared to the nitrogen dioxide. अगर नहीं है तो इधर से भी आप इंफॉर्मेशन ले सकते। जब भी हमने कैलकुलेट किया, ऑक्सीजन आपके पास जो है ये 9 एक्सपोनेंट 6, और इसको जो है वो 4 टाइम आप इंक्रीज करें, क्या आएगा 3.7 आपके पास। 9 को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 36 आएगा, सही। तो वो फिगर आप पॉइंट्स में आगे पीछे आपके पास आ रही। So in this way you can calculate the rate of any of the reactant and the product, and you can compare which one is the faster and the slow. So now if you compare the rates of all of the reaction, which one is the more faster, whether it is the reactant or the product? NO2, well, then how? Then N2O5, because कोई भी हो सकता है। अभी तो हम दोनों में सब में कंपेयर कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। We are comparing all the reactants and the products and deciding which one is faster in terms of increasing, or faster maybe in terms of the decreasing. Okay, this increase and decrease we have already discussed, and now we are going to compare all these rates. Which rate, either it is the formation or decomposition, which one would be the more faster? NO2, because of having the more number of the moles. Then N2O5, no, it is less, and then oxygen, because it is the less as compared to the both of the reactant and the product. Okay, so this is actually the one I'm just going to end, because this will be more need your attention. Maybe we will discuss in the Monday class, but here I'm going to show you this one, the comparison of the rate of the reaction. Okay, so what we have decided right now, the rate of oxygen is 4 times less as compared to the nitrogen dioxide, and you can say the rate of formation of nitrogen dioxide is 4 times more as compared to the oxygen. How can you compare the rate of these two? If I say, how many times is the rate of formation of NO2 as compared to the N2O5? 2 times. Very good. How it is 2 times?
Because when N2O5 is 2 moles, the NO2 is being produced in 4 moles.
4 moles, because 2 moles is producing 4 moles, and 1 mole will be producing 2 moles. See? So ratio is actually, ratio between this and this is 1:2. Okay. So now we are going to consider all of the reactants and the products to compare the rate of formation and decomposition of all the reactants and the products present in this equation or any of the equations. See? So don't be stick your knowledge to this equation. You can apply this knowledge to any of the chemical reactions. In a similar way, you can decide the reaction by using this information. So let's start with this simple one over here, because here is 4, here is 2, there is 1. So if I want to make a the same rate of formation of O2 and NO2. So what would be your strategy? How can you make the same rate of formation of O2 or rate of formation of NO2? And this is understood that rate of NO2 is 4 times more as compared to the rate of the oxygen. It is written over here because the molar ratio is 1:4. अब मैं आपसे ये कह रहा हूँ कि दोनों का रेट बराबर हो जाए, सही है? दो लोग वॉक कर रहे हैं या स्पीड में हैं, एक की स्पीड ज्यादा है, एक की कम है, ठीक है? आप चाहते हैं कि वो अगर वो उस वॉल के ऊपर जा रहे हैं तो वो दोनों एक ही वक्त में वहां पे पहुंचे, ठीक है? ये सिंपल है, डेली लाइफ में भी ऐसे ही होता है. लेट्स सपोज आप कोई स्पीड आपने कोई कंपटीशन आप करवा रहे हैं, तो आप चाहते हैं एक ही वक्त में जो है वो दोनों लोग वहां पे उस पॉइंट सेकंड पॉइंट के ऊपर पहुंचे, तो क्या करना चाहिए? एक की स्पीड ज्यादा है, एक की कम है. शाबाश, एक बता. हाँ, और बताएं. चलें, मोल्स पहले जनरल डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. अभी मैंने कहा कि दो लोग ट्रेवल कर रहे हैं या स्पीड में है, ठीक है? तो अगर उनकी आपने स्पीड आपने इक्वल करनी है, या दो गाड़ी पे जा रहे हैं, एक की जो है 40 किलोमीटर है, एक की 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर है. आप ये कहते हैं 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर वाला जो है वो जल्दी वो अपने डेस्टिनेशन पे पहुंचेगा, जो कम वाला वो देर में पहुंचेगा. आप चाहते हैं कि दोनों एक ही वक्त में पहुंचे, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? एग्जैक्टली. आप 60 को 40 करें या 40 वाले को कहें आप भी 60 पे चलाएं, यही ऑप्शन हो सकता है. जब ये दोनों की स्पीड एक होगी, देन दे विल रीच एट दिस द डेस्टिनेशन एट द सेम टाइम. एंड द सिमिलर वे वी आर गोइंग टू डू विद द केमिकल रिएक्शन, ठीक है? अब इसमें क्या कर सकते हैं? अब देखें, यहाँ पे अपनी मर्जी नहीं चला सकते, लेकिन हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? वी वांट टू कंसीडर द सेम रेट ऑफ द रिएक्शन. फर्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू डिसाइड विद द NO2 एंड O2. क्या करना पड़ेगा? अभी आपको एग्जांपल दिए वही अप्लाई करें. सो व्हाट विल यू डू विद द रेट्स फॉर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ NO2 एंड द O2? जो अभी कहा है वही आप करेंगे. बताओ शाबाश. अगर O2 के साथ 4 लगा दें या NO2 को 4 से डिवाइड कर दें, दिस इज द सेम. तो यही हम करें. बोथ ऑप्शन आर करेक्ट. इफ यू इंक्रीज द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ O2 by 4 times, this is also correct. And you can also decrease the concentration of NO2 by 4 times. This is also correct. ठीक है? तो क्या हो जाएगी? दोनों की जो है वो आपके पास जो रेट है वो दोनों का इक्वल हो जाएगा. इवन यू कैन कैलकुलेट. अभी जो आपको मैंने पीछे वैल्यूज दी है ना, घर जाके आप कीजिए. एक को 4 से डिवाइड करें, बल्कि एक को तो अभी मैंने आपको करके बता दिया, ठीक है? और एक को 4 से आप डिवाइड करें, दूसरे की जो हमने निकाला है उसको 4 से कम करें, तो दोनों आंसर आपके पास जो है वो सेम आए, ठीक है? इसी तरह अगर आपने NO2 N2O5 और ऑक्सीजन का रेट आप कंपेयर कर रहे हैं, देन व्हाट वुड बी योर स्ट्रेटजी? एक सेकंड पहले ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट प्लीज मार्क योर अटेंडेंस बिकॉज मीटिंग इज गोइंग टू एंड विद इन 1 minute. So you can mark your attendance in the chat box with your name and the roll number. So if you have any question, then in detail we will discuss on Monday, okay? Because we all are online. So what would be the rate, the comparison of rate between N2O5 and O2? How can you make them equal? Shahabada. रिवर्सिबल कहाँ है बच्चे? शुरू से लेकर अभी तक रिवर्सिबल का मैंने एक वर्ड नहीं बोला. आप बताएं. किसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे? जिसकी एग्जैक्टली द सिमिलर वे. इफ यू आर लिसनिंग देन ऑफ कोर्स यू विल टेल व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू.
ये मॉल N2O5 ये एक मॉलिक्यूल है और 2 मोल्स हैं. मॉलिक्यूल को मोल कहते हैं. अब 4 है.
चलो बच्चे, जो बता रहा ना उसको अंडरस्टैंड कर. नाउ यू हैव टू डिवाइड बाय 2 with the N2O5, there is one option, or you can multiply by 2 with the oxygen. किसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है? रेट को करना है, ये मोलर रेशियो को नहीं करना। रेट जो भी आपके पास आया उसको मल्टीप्लाई करें, अगर ऑक्सीजन का उसको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो वही रेट आ जाएगा जो कि आपके पास N2O5 का, या N2O5 का रेट जो है उसको 2 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो वही रेट आ जाएगा जो कि ऑक्सीजन का। जी बच्चे बताओ। प्रैक्टिकल बच्चे अभी मैंने बताया, प्रैक्टिकल ये सारा प्रैक्टिकल ही आपको बता रहा हूँ, ये देखें आप अभी आप कर लें। एक मैंने बताया दिस इज 9 एक्सपोनेंट 5, ओके। तो इसका रेट ऑक्सीजन के रेट्स, ऑक्सीजन और N2O5 कितने टाइम्स इसका है? 4 टाइम्स है, ठीक है। अब आपके पास इसको जो है वो 4 से आप इसको करें, डिवाइड करें। नहीं बच्चे वो एक अलग, अभी हम वो कंसिडरेशन, अभी हम इसकी स्पीड की बात है, क्योंकि जब आपने मिक्स कर दिया इनको, ये फिर आपके हाथ से निकल गए, ठीक है। जब भी आप करेंगे ये तो ऐसे ही होगा ये, ठीक है। अब मैं उसकी बात करूं, जब आपने दोनों को मिक्स कर दिया या एक को मिक्स किया, डोंट नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इनसाइड द सॉल्यूशन, तो ये अब आपके पास है, ये यहाँ पे कितना एक का रेट दूसरे से जो है वो ज्यादा है, बिकॉज I will be using this information to calculate indirectly the rate of the other reactant and the product if only one rate is given to you. So this exercise is to calculate the rates for the other one, ठीक है। तो वो कहाँ से इमेजिन कर रहे हैं उनकी